Probably not going to end up using any of this footage, but I might as well record it anyway. You know, maybe I'll get rid of the flamingos. That might be, yeah, that might be not quite the feel. So I heard someone talk about a possible change where you might actually pass out from lack of sleep. I don't know if exhaustion like that would do it as well. And you just get so overwhelmed, your character would just hit the deck. Sword, go burr. I doubt this will get the job done, but it's worth trying the easiest solution first. Got to decide where I'm going to put a door. I'll put it in the middle for now, make one big room. Each of the climbing walls would be cool. You'd want it to be even more difficult than sheet rope use, which I think should already be much more difficult than it is. But that would be cool. And having the underlying architecture there for it might also let you have settings to let zombies climb walls, which could be very interesting for us flying fortress lovers. Again, I don't mind if you solve it by having just bars on the windows or metal sheets on the windows and things like that. Like, I'm happy for people to come up with creative solutions to these problems, or even just put in the effort for appropriate solutions, even if they're not as such creative. Okay, we're going out for a bit. Let's bring some guns. Okay, so now we've got a pistol on each hip. So if one jams, we can quickly swap to the other one. Okay, we're taking the van out, so let's check and make sure it's good to go. It is not good to go. Not in the slightest. Ooh, damn, we almost lost a tire. Okay, that would have been bad. I don't think this chonker would have been able to get home with one tire missing. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna have to fix all this before we go out. And the gas tank. Okay, so maybe that's why our gas kept looking full, because the gas tank got so low that the gas that was in it was more than sufficient to fill it up. Okay, so that's a tale of woe. Let's get our gear. I don't know if I can replace these ones with something better, but we'll see what I can do. I'm going to empty the gas out of this thing and fix it up. So as this gets more repair multiplier problems, we'll swap to something else. We'll steal parts from something else. Okay, we've got a lot of heavy duties out here. Let's see what their tires are like. I think that counts as a heavy. So at some point soon we may need to just drive around Muldraugh ripping parts off cars. Okay, what do we like for carrying capacity? Really, you're locked? Really, you're locked? I'm insulted. Okay, hoping that's enough to get to the gas station. I'm actually going to head back to the bookstore to check if it's got that farming book. This will be the 4th time we've gone to that same bookstore, but you know, each time we've had different priorities. I guess at some point I could just pile everything. I might want to take that jack on the way back. I could just pile everything into the car. Now, last time we were here, we did hear a zombie banging. That'd be them. Maybe. Okay, so we want expert farming. A lot of farming books here, but not the one we need. No, definitely not there. Well, raiding another town to get to a library, to get to a farming book, seems a little bit overkill. So that leaves us with houses and bookshelves. I don't think there's a specific farming supply store in here. You know, I wonder if that first house, not first house, that house where we got our first backpack, that had a farm out back. Maybe that's coded to spawn more farming stuff. And it is the sort of book that even if we'd seen it at the time, we definitely would have just ignored it. Wow, this is getting a lot more foresty. I actually first thought when I first saw I was starting the trailer park, I thought, okay, well this sucks. You know, I thought I'd gotten a raw deal, but there's just enough fences and generally wide open line of sight. I actually don't mind the spot. It's not bad. Gonna have a look around back first. I saw a farming book and I thought that would be perfect. No. So here's the problem with this strategy of pulling everything off the shelf. If it's crappy, well, later on you might not decide it was crappy after all. Firing, getting hands on some carpets and things, that's no help. I wanted to move a couple of hedges around, and I believe it's tied to my farming skill. So if I can get my farming skill up, I can move them without destroying them. Without it, every time I move them, I'm breaking like 30% of them. So I would prefer to fix that. So I guess we might do some house looting? So I guess the other option with farming is I could just plant a ridiculous amount of stuff. Just so many plants like you can't imagine. If we head down past Courtney Medical again, it's a very lightly trafficked area, although we had a house alarm up here which would have drawn them up, and I think we had another one over this side, so it's fairly Spartan. And there'll be lots of bookshelves in the houses, and we just go from house to house, try to tickle those off. Okay, that sounds like a plan. Anyway, today we're heading out. We don't need the shovel. Today we're heading out looking for books. It's silly, but I really want that farming book. So we're going to start pressing into this area that we've already cleared pretty well. And if we don't get lucky there, we're going to jump all the way down to the mansions on the other side of town. Today we're running with 2 pistols. So hopefully if something jams, we can quickly switch to the backup piece. Like that. Oh, actually, before I go, let's turn the car off. Let's go put our armor on. We didn't get a PhD in tailoring so that we could run around with no protection. Okay, car's got plenty of gas. It's in good enough condition as long as we don't go road raging things. The other side of this block we want to start. So we are going to be entering some houses we haven't entered before. Was it? Yep. There's always the possibility of, well, an alarm, not to mention just normal zombies. The erosion has picked up a bit, so where once this would have been nice and open, it is now not. I'm going to trust my map and assume 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so those 4 on screen. We're going to go check those. So we are really looking for expert farming. Okay, as quiet as this looks, we do need to check the sides of the building to see if we find a sitting zombie. That's very snug. I did have a piece of paper around here where I'd written down all the books that we needed, but I think I've used it for something else. And these zombies can open doors, so door flashing like that isn't necessarily a big help. But it's probably good to keep in the habit. I'm not even going to steal the carpet. Fine wood floor. That is nicer than the normal stuff. And the zombies can open windows too, so leaving them closed isn't really helpful. As in bothering to close them behind yourself doesn't really do a great deal. They open them so fast, they like barely slow down. Expert farming. Oh my god. That's the one we're looking for. That's kind of phenomenal, actually. I'm just dumbstruck. One does not normally count on that sort of luck. That sort of, gee, I hope we find this one book in these 4 houses that each might have one bookshelf. Again, sitting along this fence, hiding in those trees, perfectly reasonable spot for a zombie to be hiding. Actually, I'm gonna take that lamp. We need some more lamps around the house. guess while we're here, probably doesn't hurt to disassemble things like fridges. We are burning through metal pretty rapidly. I like that fact that yes, we are using our cars to do a lot of killing, but at least we do have to actually work to keep them in good repair. Vending machines seem to give a lot of scrap. I don't know. Maybe I just got lucky when I was disassembling some recently, but they paid off. Okay, well, that's our episode, everyone. That was really easy. Go talk amongst yourselves for 20 minutes until the class ends. So we hit a trailer park down there. There was a survivor's house. Footage wasn't very interesting though, so I don't think it'll make a YouTube episode. Okay, I'm happy to leave all that stuff there. We can take some of this gear off. We're going to be doing stuff around the house for a while, so we don't need to be sweating and drinking tons and tons of water. Okay, so I probably skipped the episodes where we were working on our roof garden, which is getting kind of nice. And we can smash out this book. So in terms of other skills, this will let us quickly now get to level 10 farming. So as soon as it starts to rain, we will plant a great many cabbages. We do have 10 packets and spare ones, so that'll be fine. I know I mentioned in another video, though I never remember if it gets in the edit. A change I'd like to see is making these farm plots actually 9 tiles. That way, like what I just did there would actually take up, a proper sized, Kentucky field. Like it would give us more incentive for using like all of that space out there. You'd have to move some dirt, but as opposed to making roof farming so ridiculously OP. Okay, that is the first snow we've seen. Yeah, that's the first time it's dropped below 0. Cool. No pun intended. So I want to move some more hedges, and at the moment if I try to pick them up I have like a 30% chance of breaking them because I'm missing 4 farming levels. Okay everybody, I'm going to leave it there. You all have a great day.